does that mean?
It means that the DNA which was there was raw, too raw to be detected. There was no DNA in that sample. My Lord, serial number 37 dash. My Lord, I beg your pardon. Serial number 7, that is exhibit 37-3. It was got from a yellow school shirt.
What was it?
Exhibit 37-3. It was got, the specimen was got from, it was a yellow school shirt with a white handkerchief attached to the neck. My Lord, that generated a male DNA profile. Serial number 8, my Lord, which is 37-4 as the exhibit.
Yes.
It was a green school short recovered from body 37. Body
it
37.
Was recovered from body what?
Body 37, my Lord. My Lord, that specimen generated a male DNA profile.
Yes, continue.
My Lord, serial number 9, which is exhibit 39-2. It was a face swab from body 39. My Lord, that specimen had low threshold DNA. My Lord, serial number 10, that is exhibit 39-3. It was a white flowered blouse recovered from body 39. White flowered blouse recovered from body 39.
What was the result?
My Lord, it had a partial female DNA profile. Partial meaning some loci were not called.
What?
Partial meaning some alleles on the loci were not called.
What are those? Try to
speak the
break
English
it down.
that we can all understand.
My Lord, it means that the positions we study, which are 25 positions, to make a complete profile, some of those positions were not called, my Lord. So it becomes now a partial profile.
What usually causes this?
It can be because of the raw threshold DNA. It can be because of the degradation. It can be because of how the exhibit was recovered, where it was recovered from, especially when there are radiations.
Okay, you can interpret that, just summarize.
Mu byayo bye nazuula birambibwa kuva ku serial number esooka nga kiraga nti ekizibiti ekiriko OK yali sample eyaggyibwa ku Okello Christopher Onyum era ng'ebyavaamu byalaga nti ndagabutonde eyo yali ya musajja eyazuulibwa. Ekyalambibwako serial number ey'okubiri eraga nti yeekebejja yeekebejja ekizibiti ekyali kirambiddwako 3 akasale 3 ng'era gwali musaayi ogwali gugiddwa ku mubiri gw'omuntu ogwali gulambiddwa 3 ng'era nakyo kyazuulibwa nti ndagabutonde yali ya musajja. Era serial number eyokusatu kyali kizibiti ekyali kirambiddwa 32 kasale emu nga nagwo gwali musaayi ogwali gugiddwa ku mubiri ogwali gulambiddwako 32 kyazuulibwa nti ndagabutonde yazuulibwako naye yali ya musajja. Serial number eyokuna kizibiti ekyali kirambiddwa 37 kasale emu nagwo gwali musaayi ogwakeberebwa ogwaggyibwa ku mubiri gw'omuntu ogwali gulambiddwa kizibiti 37 naye kyazuulibwa nti ndagabutonde yali ya musajja. Serial number eyokutaano kizibiti ekyali kirambiddwa 39 kasale emu nagwo gwali musaayi oguggiddwa ku mubiri ogwali gulambiddwa kizibiti namba 39 kyazuulibwa nti ndagabutonde yali ya mukyala. Serial number 6 kizibiti ekyali kirambiddwa 37 kasale 2 yali nyamegiddwa mu maaso ku mubiri ogwali gulambiddwa kizibiti namba 37 era nga eyo ndagabutonde teyavaayo bulungi kuba yali tasobola kukeberebwa kuzuulibwa kituufu. Serial number ey'omusanvu kizibiti ekyalambibwa 37 kasale 3 yali t-shirt eya kyenvu ey'essomero ng'eriko akatambaala akeeru akasibiddwa mu bulago. Nako bwe yakeberebwa kwasangibwako ndagabutonde nga ya musajja. Serial number ey'omunaana yali ekizibiti ekirambiddwako 37 kasale 4 nga yali mpale nyimpi ey'essomero eya kiragala nga yereggiddwa ku mubiri ogwalambibwako ekizibiti namba 37 era ndagabutonde yazuulibwa nti yali ya musajja. Serial number ey'omwenda ekizibiti 39 kasale 2 nayo yali nyamegiddwa mu maaso g'omubiri ogulambiddwa ekizibiti 39 era nayo ndagabutonde teyasobola kuvaayo bulungi. Serial number 10 ekizibiti ekirambiddwa 39 kasale 3 yali blouse enjeru erimu ebimulimuli ng'era yali eggiddwa ku mubiri gw'omuntu ogulambiddwa ekizibiti 39 kwazuulibwa nti ekitundu kisobola okuba nga yali ndagabutonde ya mukyala.
Yes, proceed.
My Lord, serial number 11, which was exhibit 39-4, it was a khaki trouser with suspected blood stains recovered from body 39. That one also had low threshold DNA.
I just want to propose something.
Yes.
Can we go to what is your evidence that supports your case,
Yes, ma'am.
so that the ones with low threshold DNA, we can skip those ones.
Okay. So, could you go to 14? Okay. Go to serial number 14, 15, 16 to 21.
My Lord,
The
All-
relevant ones, and you know
Yes,
them
my
that support your case.
Yes, my lord.
my Lord,
Yes. Serial number 14, please.
serial number 14, it was exhibit labeled 4. That exhibit was a knife. On that knife,
Could you read the words as they are? Don't choose what to read.
my Lord,
Yes, exhibit
exhibit
labeled 4.
labeled 4.
Yes.
We had 2 specimens there. One was a squabbing from the knife handle.
Yes.
That knife handle, my Lord, gave me a male DNA profile.
What was this knife labeled as?
The knife was labeled as Exhibit 4.
Label what? Read.
It had a marking
Yes.
of Ming Feng.
Yes. Yes, what was
My
your
lords,
result?
The knife handle gave us a male DNA profile. My lord, the same exhibit, label 4, a squabbing from the knife blade with a label Ming Feng.
Yes.
My lord, the results from the specimen gave us a mixed DNA profile with at least one male contributor. My lord, that specimen had more than one person.
So when you say it had more than one person, do you mean it had DNA of more than?
My lord, it means that it had DNA of more than one person. That was the knife blade, my lord.
Okay, let's go to serial number 15.
My lord, serial number 15 was exhibit labeled 14-2, which was a squabbing from the blood stains on the blood stains on the black sunglasses.
Yes, what was the result?
My lord, that specimen gave us a mixed DNA profile with at least one female contributor. The DNA had two people, more than one person, but that one person, one of those people was a female person.
Serial number ey'okumi erambiddwa ekizibiti ekyokuna kaali kambe ng'era ebyaggyibwa ku kambe kuno ne byekebejjezebwa. Akambe kano kaali kalambiddwako nti Ming Feng, kwazuulibwako ndaga butonde nga ya musajja, era ekizibiti kye kimu ekyo kyali kirambiddwako ekizibiti 4 kyalaga nti kyaliko ndaga butonde ez'enjawulo naye nga waakiri emu ku bantu abo bannannyini ndaga butonde ezo yali musajja. Serial number ey'okutaano ekizibiti ekyalambibwa 14 kasale 2 lwali mu matondo ga musaayi agaggyibwa ku galubindi enzirugavu, ng'era bwe beekebejja ndaga butonde yalaga nti kwaliko z'abantu abawera abasukka mu omu, naye nga ndaga butonde eyo yali emu ya muntu wakiri omu nga mukyala.
Okay, take us to serial number 13.
My lord, serial number of the table 13, which is exhibit labeled OK. The cuttings from the stains on the knee. OK-5. OK-5. I beg your pardon.
Yes, what was it?
The stains from the knee area.
Read the complete sentence.
Cuttings from the stains on the knee area.
It's just an area.
My Lord, that specimen gave us a mixed DNA profile with at least one male contributor.
Okay, going forward, we are not going to have the Luganda interpretation. We have established that all of us here understand English. The accused person understands English. And only 3 people in the audience don't understand English. And the neighbors, people seated next to them, have been gracious. They are going to help them, interpret for them. And this is also very technical evidence, which I don't think they will be able to follow. At the conclusion, we can explain to them. So I think that will help us move faster.
Most obliged.
Okay.
Maybe, my Lord, on OK, on OK 5, it doesn't seem to be complete. On page 13, Mr. Harelimana, can you explain to us what the cutting from the knee area is in your report? Do you have a full description of OK5?
My Lord, the full description are in the specimen identification. That one is, it is on page 7 of 28, my Lord. That's page 7 of 28, which was a black trouser with 5 pockets with blood stains recovered from Onyum Christopher Okello. My Lord, that was exhibit OK-5.
Okay, let's proceed.
What was the result from OK5?
OK-5, the first
OK-5.
OK-5,
Yes.
the cuttings from the stains on the knee area generated a mixed DNA profile. With at least one male contributor.
Yes. Let's go to serial.
Try to move faster.
Okay. Serial number 16, please.
Serial number?
16.
Serial number 16, which was 5-1. It was blood swab from the crime scene. My Lord, it generated a male DNA profile.
Yes. Specimen, serial number 17.
17 was 7-1. It had low threshold DNA.
Okay. We go to 19.
19, my Lord, was exhibit 9-1, which was blood swab from the crime scene. It gave us a partial DNA profile.
Yes. Any other? That's all? Okay. Take us to the conclusion of your findings.
My Lord, the conclusions and on page 19 of 28 of the report, paragraph 18, my conclusion was there is strong genetic evidence for the proposition that the suspect Okello Christopher Onyum is the donor of the DNA obtained from exhibit 1. It is OK-4. My road OK-4 has had several specimens. OK-1, the first statement being the stains from the middle area of the left arm of
That
the
is okay, dash 4, not dash 1.
I beg your pardon, my lord.
Okay.
He's the donor of the DNA obtained from exhibit OK-4.
OK-4 is what?
It had several specimens. The first statement was the first specimen was cutting from the stains in the middle area of the left arm of the shirt.
Yes.
My lord, still on OK-4, we had a specimen which was cutting from the stains on the wrist area of the left arm. Cutting from the stains from the wrist area of the left arm.
Of the left arm of what?
Of the shirt. That is exhibit OK-4.
Yes.
My
Next.
lord, on the same exhibit, we had another specimen which was cutting from the stain from the left arm area near the shoulder of the shirt. All those specimens had the DNA of Okello Christopher Onyum. My
Yes.
lord, still on OK-4, the cutting from the stains on the collar area of the shirt, it had the DNA profile of Christopher Okello.
Yes.
My lord, exhibit 4 had a specimen swabbing from the knife handle. The swabbing from the knife handle, my lord, had the DNA of Okello Onyum Christopher.
Yes.
My lord, the specimen I have mentioned had the DNA of Okello Onyum Christopher.
Okay, that is OK-4, which
Ok.
OK-4, and then exhibit 4.
Yes, the
That is
handle
the
of
handle.
yes, my lord.
Okay.
Yes. Proceed.
The paragraph 19 of the report, which is on page 20. In my conclusion, there is extremely strong genetic evidence for the proposition that body 3 is the donor of DNA obtained. Body 3 is the donor of the DNA obtained from exhibit 3-2, which was the swab from the face area of the body 3. My lord, body 3 also donated DNA from to exhibit labeled 3-4, which was a genome swabbing of the squatter with the purple and red strips from body 3.
Yes.
My lord, paragraph 20 of the report, still on page 20, my conclusion was there is extremely strong genetic evidence for the proposition that body 32 is the donor of the DNA obtained from exhibits. Body 32 donated DNA to the exhibits 5-1, which was a swab taken from dry suspected blood stain found in the school compound. It was a swab, my lord, picked from the stains in the school compound. My lord, the same body 32 donated DNA on exhibit 32-3, which was a swabbing from a yellow shirt which had markings Early Childhood Development Program in front. It was recovered from body 32. Lastly, my lord, body 32 donated DNA on exhibit 32-4,
which was
a swabbing from the green short with 3 yellow stripes.
Yes.
My lord, paragraph 21 of the report, I concluded that there is extremely strong genetic evidence for the proposition that body 37 donated DNA body 37 donated DNA on exhibit 37-3, which was a yellow school shirt with a white handkerchief attached to the neck. It was obtained from body 37. My lord, body 37 also donated DNA on exhibit 37-4, bread with a label Mingfeng, which is a green school
was the
shot
result?
recovered from body 37. The knife handle gave us a male DNA profile. My lord, the same exhibit, label 4, my lord,
Yes.
paragraph 22, a squabbing
Which is
from the knife
on page
blade
21 of
with
the report.
a label Mingfeng. I concluded by saying body 37
Yes.
cannot
My
be
lord,
excluded as a donor contributor. The results from the specimen to the mixed DNA gave us a mixed DNA profile with at least obtained from exhibit one male contributor,
Which is?
which
Okay,
was
dash 5 is what?
that the specimen
had more
was
than one
cutting
person.
from the stains on the knee area of the black trouser with 5 pockets. In other words, my lord, the DNA of
So
body
when you say
37
it had more than one person,
was
you mean
found
it had DNA
on the
of
trouser.
one-
My lord, it means that it had DNA of
Obtained
more
from
than one person. Okello. That was the knife of grade, my lord.
Okay, let's go to serial number 15.
My lord, serial number 15 was exhibit labeled
Yes.
14-2. My lord, paragraph 23, which was a squabbing on the same page from the blood stains. I concluded by saying on the body 3, squabbing from
and
the
body
blood
37
stains on the black sunglasses cannot be excluded.
Yes, what was the result?
My lord, that specimen gave us a mixed DNA profile as donor contributors with at least one female contributor to the mixed DNA obtained from exhibit 4,
Which is?
which was a squabbing from the knife blade. The DNA had of the knife more than one person recovered, but
from
that
the
one
outside
person,
school fence.
one of those
outside
people
the
was
school
a
fence.
female person. In other words, my lord,
That it's knife blade.
body 3 and body 37, their DNA was found on the knife
serial
blade
namba ey'ekkumi n'ennya erambiddwa ekizibiti ekyokuna kaali
of the
kambe
knife
ng'era
covered from the outside.
bwebaggyibwa ku kambe kono ne beekebejjezebwa akambe kano kaali kalambiddwako nti Mingfeng
Please complete.
kwazuulibwako ndaga butonde nga ya musajja
The body 3
era ekizibiti kye
and
kimu
body
ekyo kyali
37
kirambiddwako
cannot be
ekizibiti nnya
excluded as donor contributors.
kyavaako kyalaga nti kyaliko ndaga butonde ez'enjawulo naye nga waakiri emu ku bantu abo bannanyini ndaga butonde ezo yali musajja. Siriyo namba ey'okutaano ekizibiti ekyalambibwa 14 kasale 2 lwali mu matondo ga musaayi agaggyibwa ku galubindi enzirugavu ng'era bwe beekebejja ndaga butonde yalaga nti kwaliko abantu abasukka mu omu naye nga ndaga butonde eyo yali emu ya muntu wakiri omu nga mukyala.
Okay, take us to serial number 13.
My lord, serial number of the table
Yes,
13, my lord, which is
Just
exhibit
give an
labeled.
explanation of this
Okay.
in a summary way.
My lord, on that paragraph, the cutting the DNA of body on the knee. Okay,
fine.
dash the DNA of body 37, I beg your pardon, was found on this.
Yes, what was it?
The stains from the knee
It
area
was found on the blade of
of
the
the
knife.
Read
blade of the knife,
the
my lord.
complete sentence.
Cuttings from the stains on the knee area. It was a mixed DNA from the findings.
It's just an area.
My lord, that specimen gave us a mixed DNA profile, paragraph 24, at least of the report, one male contributor. The suspect,
going forward, we are not going to have
Onyum
the
Christopher Okello,
We have established that all of us
and
here
Bode 39,
understand English. The accused person understands English, and only 3 people in the audience
cannot be excluded as donor
don't
contributors.
understand English, and the neighbors, people seated next to them, have been gracious. They are going to help them interpret for them, and this is also very technical evidence, which I don't think they will be able to follow.
To the mixed
At the
DNA
conclusion,
obtained
we
from
can explain to them. So I think that will help us move faster. Okay.
Maybe
14-1.
on OK. From the DNA obtained from what? On
Exhibit
OK5.
14-1.
It doesn't seem to be
Could you
complete.
please
Look at that closely and read it again. Mr.
I beg your
Harelimana,
pardon, my
can
lord.
you
That is
explain
14-2.
to us what the cutting from the knee area is?
Which was
In your-
swabbing
in your
from the
report,
blood
do you have a
stains
full
on the
description
black
of
sunglasses. My lord, the full description recovered from the in the specimen compound identification at the scene. That one is, it is on page 7 of 28, my lord.
What does this mean?
My lord, the specimen had a mixture. That's of at least 2 people. Page 7 of 28. And these 2 people were, which was a black trouser, Onyum Christopher Okello, and Bode 39, with 5 pockets with blood stains recovered from Onyum Christopher Okello. My lord, that was exhibit OK-5. My lord, those were my conclusions.
Okay, let's proceed.
What was the result from OK5?
Let's proceed.
OK-5,
After your
the first
OK-5.
OK-5,
Yes.
my lord, the cuttings from the stains on the knee area, I signed generated a mixed DNA
No, they
profile,
have that.
with the
We have
reviewer.
report already.
and the
Yes.
report was dispatched with at least 1 male contributor.
So you talked about the different exhibits in court, which you have explained. Where are those exhibits now? Yes. Let's go to
My
the
lord.
exhibits from which
Try to
you
move faster.
obtained these results. Serial
My
number
lord, the
16,
exhibits are
please.
here with me. Serial number?
16.
Serial number 16, which was 5-1. It was blood swab from
Yes.
the crime scene.
After
My lord, it
proceed
generated
to
a male
identify
DNA profile.
the exhibits to the court. Yes. Specimen, serial number 17.
17 was 7-1. It had low threshold DNA.
Okay. We go to 19.
19, my lord, was exhibit 9-1, which was blood swab from the crime scene. It gave us a partial DNA profile. My lord,
Yes.
my lord,
Any other?
the exhibits are here with me in court.
That's all?
They are packed and sealed.
Okay. Yes.
And now I will need to open the
Take
box.
us to the conclusion of your
How is the
findings.
box labeled?
The box has
My
the
lord,
evidence
the
seal,
conclusions
and it
and
is
are
labeled
on
page 19 of the RAB number 28, which is DFS of the report, DNA, 164, paragraph
2026.
18, with my conclusion was
Ggaba Police Station.
there
Police
is
station
strong
meaning
genetic
police
evidence
station, my lord.
for the proposition
Then-
that with the word processed,
The suspect
Yes, could you go ahead to
Okello
show the court the
Christopher.
seals you're talking about?
Onyum,
my lord, the seals.
Lift and turn it.
These are the seals.
is
These
the
are
donor
sized box, but sealed.
of the DNA
Yes,
obtained
go ahead.
from exhibit 1. It is OK-4. My road OK-4 has had several specimens. OK-1, the first statement being the stains from the middle area of the left arm of
That
the
is okay, dash 4, not dash 1.
I beg your pardon, my lord.
Okay.
Is the donor of the DNA obtained from exhibit OK-4.
Okay, dash 4 is what?
It had several specimens. The first statement was I beg your pardon. The first specimen was cutting from the stains in the middle area of the left arm of the shirt.
My lord, I may not follow the sequence,
It's okay.
but
Yes.
My lord, still on OK-4, we had a specimen
my lord,
which was cutting from the stains on the wrist
My
wrist
lord,
area of the left arm.
this is labeled as 14-2.
Cutting from the stains from the wrist area
Yes, 14 dash 2 is what?
of the left arm
Of the left arm of what?
of the shirt. That is exhibit OK-4.
Yes.
My
Next.
lord, on the same exhibit, we had another specimen which was cutting from the stain from the left arm area near the shoulder of the shirt.
14-2, after processing, I sealed it. It is sealed.
What is 14 dash 2?
All those
On the-
specimens had the DNA
on
of Okello
envelope.
Christopher Onyum.
It is sunglasses, a black sunglass with
My lord,
suspected
still
blood
on
stains
OK-4.
recovered from the compound at
The cutting
scene.
from the stains on the collar area of the shirt, it had the DNA profile of Christopher Okello.
Yes.
My lord, exhibit 4,
my lord,
had a specimen
still within the
swabbing
envelope.
from the knife handle.
We have the laboratory processing papers, which are
The
sterile.
swabbing from the knife handle, my lord, had the DNA of
My lord,
Okello
these are the
Onyum
glasses I
Christopher.
Speak through the microphone, please.
My lord, these are the glasses I processed.
Yes.
My lord, the specimen I have mentioned had the DNA of Okello Onyum Christopher.
Okay, that is OK 4, which OK dash 4, and then exhibit 4.
Yes, the
That is
handle
the
of
handle.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
This is exhibit
Yes,
OK-5.
proceed.
The paragraph 19 of the report.
It is a
which
black
on page
trouser
20.
with 5 pockets recovered from
In
the
my
suspect.
conclusion, there is
Onyum
extremely
Christopher
strong
Okello.
genetic evidence for the proposition
lord,
that
it is
body
sealed.
3, after processing,
Is is the donor of DNA obtained. Body 3, I'm opening from the other opposite side. Is the
What are you
donor of the
opening?
DNA obtained from exhibit okay 3-2.
Yes, the trouser.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Which was the swab from the face area of the body 3. Same exhibit. After processing, this is the paper which we use, which is sterile. My lord, body 3 also donated DNA from to exhibit labeled 3-4. Which was a general swabbing of the squatter with the purple and red strips from body 3.
Yes.
My lord, paragraph 20 of the report, still on page 20, was the trouser, which I processed. My conclusion was there is extremely strong genetic evidence for the proposition that body 32 is the donor of the DNA obtained from exhibits. Body 32
My lord, I
donated
pray,
DNA to the exhibits.
to tender exhibit 14
5-1
and OK-5 as prosecution exhibits. My lord, as suggesting we tender them one by one as opposed to
which was a
having them
swab
collectively. The court can guide
taken
that.
from dry suspected blood stain found in the school compound.
In the report and in the evidence of the so-called.
It was a
Yes.
swab, my lord,
Would have them collectively admitted.
picked from
Most
the
obliged.
stains in the school compound. My lord, the same body 32 donated DNA on exhibit 32-3.
Office, I hope you have enough gloves.
I have enough, my lord.
Yes, he does.
My lord, which was a swabbing from a yellow shirt,
Yes, proceed.
my lord, which had markings. This was 7-1.
Which is
Swab taken
Early
from
childhood
suspected blood
development
stains
program.
recovered from the compound at the crime scene. It was recovered from body 32. Lastly, my lord, body 32
is it a biological exhibit?
donated DNA. Yes, my lord. On exhibit 32-4.
I hope it's not harmful.
It's not. I am safe.
Which was? No, to us who are standing
Swabbing
next to
from
you.
the green shot
From the mask.
with 3 yellow stripes. My lord, this was the swab.
Yes.
And I
My
cut
lord.
a portion of it. Paragraph 21 of the report. I concluded that there is extremely strong genetic evidence for the proposition that body 37 donated DNA body 37 donated DNA on exhibit 37-3, which was a yellow school shirt with a white handkerchief attached to the neck. By road, it was obtained. This is body 37. This is 32-3,
Which is?
a yellow shirt with black writings. Body 37 also development program donated DNA front and on explain child 37-4 go Proverbs 22
Which is?
6 behind, which is with a white stained handkerchief
green
attached
school
on it on the neck, recovered from body 37.
yellow shirt with black writings. You can repeat the writings, please.
It is early, my Lord, early childhood development program in blankets, my Lord,
Yes.
ECDP,
Paragraph
capital
22,
letters, which is in front
on page 21
and
of the report.
train a child the way he should go. I concluded by
Proverbs
saying
22,
body 37
6,
behind with a white stained handkerchief attached cannot
on
be
it
excluded as a donor contributor on the neck recovered from body mark. The mixed
32.
DNA found at Wayne's Medical Center.
Obtained
I'm opening from the other side. Exhibit OK-5,
Which is?
Which was-
Okay, dash 5 is what?
the specimen was cutting from the stains on the knee area of the black trouser with 5 pockets. In other words, my Lord, the DNA of body 37 was found, my Lord, this is on the trouser
yellow shirt.
obtained
The
from
handkerchief is here.
Okello, Christopher, and the wordings are here.
Yes.
My Lord, paragraph 23 on the same page, I concluded by saying body 3 and body 37 cannot be excluded
Yes, what's that?
as donor
My Lord,
contributors. This is 8-1 swab, that is
the
swab
mixed
taken
DNA
from
obtained
from exhibit 4. Damn suspected blood
Which
stains,
is?
which was a swabbing
Found
in
from
the
the
knife
compound
blade
at the scene.
of the knife recovered from the outside school fence, from outside the school fence. In other words, my Lord,
It's knife blade.
my Lord, body 3 and the
body
swabber is
37.
processed. Their DNA was found on the knife blade. I cut a portion of the knife recovered from the outside school fence.
Please complete the sentence.
The body 3 and body 37 cannot be excluded as donor contributors to the mixed DNA obtained from exhibit labeled 4, which was a swabbing from the knife blade of the knife recovered from outside the school fence with a silver handle, a black blade, and a label Ming Feng. My Lord, this is exhibit 37-3.
Yes. Proceed.
My Lord,
Just give an explanation.
which is
in a summary.
a yellow
My
sportswear
Lord,
on that paragraph, shirt with a stained
The DNA
white
of
handkerchief
body 3
and the DNA
attached
of body
on the
37
neck
of the shirt was
with
found a
on
black the knife writing
Right. It was found on the blade of the
of the
knife.
blade of the knife, my Lord. Early childhood development program. It was a mixed DNA from the
CDP
findings in front. Then train a child the way he should go. Proverbs 22:6. Behind, recovered
My Lord,
from body.
paragraph
37
24 of the report.
The suspect, Onyum Christopher Okello, and body 39 cannot be excluded as donor contributors my lord, this is the chart to the mixed DNA obtained from and the handkerchief. (14-1)
From the DNA obtained from what?
Exhibit 14-1.
Could you please look at that closely and read it again?
I beg your pardon, my lord. That
Yes,
is
what's
14-2. My lord, this is 39-1, which was a swabbing from the blood stains on the black reference blood sample recovered on swab stick taken from body 39 at the scene.
What does this mean?
My lord, the specimen had a mixture of at least 2 people, and these 2 people were Onyum Christopher Okello and body 39. This is 39-1 on a swab stick, and it was consumed, being a blood sample. It was consumed. My lord, those were my conclusions.
Yes, next. After your conclusion of this report, what did you do?
My lord, after making my conclusions, I signed the report
We already have that.
with the
We have
reviewer,
report,
and the
Yes.
report was dispatched.
Thereafter? So you talked about the different exhibits in court, which you have explained. Where are those exhibits now?
My lord,
Exhibits from which you obtained these results.
my lord, the exhibits are here with me. My lord, this is exhibit 3-4,
Which is?
a purple and red striped sweater recovered from body marked 3.
Please proceed to identify the exhibits to the court.
My lord, this is the sweater I processed.
Yes, next.
My lord, this is 32-4,
Which is?
which is a green short. My lord, the
With
exhibits are here with me.
3 down yellow strips.
They are packed and sealed.
3 down yellow strips on both sides,
And now I will need to open the box.
recovered from body marked
How is the
32.
box labeled?
Found at
The
Wednesday
box has
Medical Center.
the evidence seal, and it is labeled the lab number, which is DFS DNA 164 2026 with Ggaba Police Station Police station meaning police station, my lord. Then, my lord, with this is the short. The word processed. The 3 stripes, the yellow stripes.
Yes, could you go ahead to show the court the seals you're talking about?
My lord, the seals.
Lift and turn it.
These are the seals. It is an improvised box, but sealed.
Marked and labeled 1-35.
Yes, what's that?
My lord, this is 3-5,
Which is?
a pink trouser with black, yellow, white designs with suspected blood stains recovered from body mark 3.
With black,
okay.
yellow?
Black, yellow, and white designs with suspected blood stains recovered from body marked 3. My lord, this is labeled as 14-2.
Yes, 14-2 is what?
My lord, this was the exhibit. After processing, I sealed it. It's sealed.
What is 14-2, officer?
On the envelope, it is sunglasses, a black sunglass with suspected blood stains recovered from the compound at the scene.
Next.
My
What's
lord,
that?
my lord, this is OK-4,
Which is?
a checked in black, white, and gray, long-sleeved shirt with a collar tag. My lord, Jack Spade. Still within the
collar tag?
envelope, Jack Spade. We have the laboratory processing papers, which are sterile, recovered from the suspect, Onyom Christopher Okello. My lord, these are the glasses I processed.
Speak through the microphone, please.
My lord, these are the glasses I processed. My lord, this is exhibit OK-5. My lord, this was the shirt. It is a black trouser with 5 pockets recovered from the suspect, Onyum Christopher Okello. My lord, it is sealed after processing. I'm opening from the other opposite side.
What are you opening?
My Lord, I'm opening exhibit OK-5.
Yes, the trouser.
Yes, my Lord.
Okay.
Same exhibit. After processing, this is the paper which we use, which is sterile.
Yes, what's that?
My Lord, this is exhibit
My
4.
Lord, this was the trouser which I processed.
Which is? Exhibit 4, yes. My Lord, I pray to tender exhibit 14-2 and OK-5 as. Could you read that again? My Lord, as
Exhibit 4.
we tender them one by one as
Black
opposed to having
kitchen
them
knife
collectively. The court can guide
with
that.
a black and silver handle
Description.
with a label
The evidence of the
Ming
subject.
Feng
I
Yes.
thought we could have them collectively admitted.
with suspected DNA traces recovered outside the school fence.
Officer, I hope you have enough gloves.
I have enough, my Lord.
Yes, he does.
My Lord,
Yes, proceed.
My Lord, this was 7-1,
Which is?
swab taken from suspected blood stains recovered from the compound at the crime scene.
Is it a biological exhibit?
Yes, my Lord. Yes, my Lord. My Lord, the swab
is
exhibit
I
4.
hope it's not harmful.
It's not. I am safe. The knife.
No, to us who
with
are
the
standing
markings,
next to you.
Ming Feng can put on the mask and some blood, suspected blood stain. My robe, which I this was the swab. And I cut a portion of it.
Okay. Yes, what's that?
My rod, this is 37-4,
Which is?
a green shot with 3 down yellow strips on both sides. My rod, this is tagged 19. This is 32-3 with suspected yellow DNA traces with black writings, early childhood development covered from body in front and train child the way he should go. Proverbs 22:6 behind with a white stained handkerchief attached on it on the neck recovered from body 32.
It's a yellow shirt with black writings. You can repeat the writings, please.
It is early, my Lord's early childhood development program in blankets, ECDP, capital letters, then in front, and train a child the way he should go. Proverbs 22:6 behind.
This was the exhibit.
With a white stained handkerchief attached
The label 19
on it,
and the down strips.
on the neck, recovered from body marked 32. Found at Wayne's Medical Center. I am opening from the other side. This is the yellow shirt. The handkerchief is here. And the wordings are here.
Yes, what's that?
My lord, this is exhibit 39-3.
Which is?
A white flowered blouse with suspected DNA traces recovered from body 39.
Yes, what's that?
My lord, this is 8-1. Swab, that is swab taken from the suspected blood stains found in the compound at the scene. My lord, this is the swab is processed. Cut a portion. My lord, this was the exhibit.
How many more do we still have? How about the big ones?
These ones are part of the other ones which I did not process.
Okay.
Yes,
I just wanted to propose a short break of 10 minutes so we can stretch a little bit.
This is exhibit 37-3, which is a yellow sportswear shirt with a stained white handkerchief attached on the neck of the shirt with a black writing Early Childhood Development Program, ECDP, in front. Then train a child the way he should go, Proverbs 22:6, behind, recovered from body 37. My lord, this is the shirt with the wordings and the handkerchief.
Yes, what's that?
My lord, this is 39-1,
Which is?
reference blood sample on swab stick taken from body 39. My lord, this is 39-1 on a swab stick and it was consumed, being a blood sample, it was consumed.
Yes, next.
My lord, this is exhibit 3-4,
Which is?
a purple and red striped sweater recovered from body marked 3. My lord, this is the sweater I processed.
Yes, next.
My lord, this is 32-4,
Which is?
which is a green short with 3 down yellow strips.
With?
First Session, case number 132 of 2026, Uganda versus Christopher Okello Nyum.
The court, my lord, is constituted as before. My lord, we have been joined by Counsel Katumba Pius on watching brief. Yes, please continue. You had finished Exhibit 39-3. Next.
My lord, this is Exhibit 3-3,
Which is?
blood reference sample taken from the cut wound on the neck of body marked 3, found on the veranda of the resting room. My lord, the blood reference sample was consumed.
Yes, what's that?
My lord, the next is 3-1,
Which is?
swab taken from the right palm of body marked 3. This was also a swab. And I cut a portion from it. My lord, the next is 14-1,
Which is?
which is swab taken from suspected dry blood stains found in the compound at the scene. My lord, it was a swab, and I cut a portion from it.
Yes, what's that?
My lord, this is 9-1,
Which is?
swab taken from dry suspected blood stains found in the compound at the scene. My lord, it is a swab, and I processed a portion. My lord, this is 39-2.
Which is? 39 dash what?
39-2,
Yes.
which is swab taken from the face area of body marked 39. My lord, this was a swab, and I processed a portion. The next exhibit is 39-4,
Which is?
a catch trouser with suspected blood stains recovered from body 39. My lord, this was the trouser. This was the exhibit. My lord, the next exhibit is 32-1,
Which is?
which is blood reference sample taken from body marked 32. Found at Wenzi Medical Center. My lord, it was consumed, reference sample. My Lord, this is 3-2,
which is
squab taken from the first area of body marked 3, found on the school veranda. My Lord, this was the exhibit. I processed the portion. My Lord, this was 5-1,
which is
squab taken from the dry suspected blood stains found in the compound at the scene. My Lord, this was the exhibit, and I processed a portion from it. My Lord, this is exhibit 32-2,
which is
a squab taken from the first area of body marked 32, found at Wenzi Medical Center. My Lord, this was the exhibit. I processed the portion from it. My Lord, this is exhibit 37-2,
which is
-2-4.
-2, my Lord, which is squab taken from the first area of body marked 37. Found at Wenzi Medical Center. My Lord, this was the exhibit. I processed a portion from it. My Lord, this is 37-1,
which is
Swab taken, swab of the reference blood sample taken from the cut wound on the neck of body marked 37. Found at Wenzi Hospital. My lord, the sample was a reference sample consumed. My lord, the last on the exhibits which I processed is okay, which is buccal swab taken from the suspect, Okello Christopher Onyum.
Would you please repeat that?
My lord, it's exhibit okay, which is the buccal swab,
What's that?
the sample picked from the mouth,
From
the
the
saliva sample, taken from the suspect, Okello Christopher Onyum. Different sample consumed. My lord, those are the exhibits I processed.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Then for my lord, we pray to have the exhibits processed by the analyst tendered as prosecution exhibits collectively.
Yes, Miss Sarah.
No objection.
How many are they in number? I have 27.
Yes, my lord, there are 27.
27.
Yes.
Okay. All the exhibits, which are 27 in number, have been admitted and collectively marked PEX 16A.
Okay, most obliged, my lord. Okay, so what happened to the rest of the exhibits that were not processed?
By road, on the police form 17A had 40 exhibits. 27 in number were processed as per the data from the divisional CID Kabaragara. 13 exhibits, my road, were not processed.
Yes.
Out of this 13, my road, we had X-2, and my road, I beg your pardon, X-8.
We need the ones that were not processed. Prosecution, do we need them?
To account for what was received at the lab.
Okay.
Most obliged.
Okay, what was not processed?
Yes.
My road, out of the 13, the ones which were not processed, it was OK-1.
X.
Out of the 13, my lord, I had X-8,
Which is?
which was a smartphone mode, that is in brackets, Villion, mode V651W, black in color, found in the third pocket of exhibit X.
It was found where?
It was found in the third pocket of exhibit X. My road exhibit X was also not processed. The other exhibit, my road,
Yes.
was X-12,
Which is?
which was one black SIM button phone, found in the fourth pocket of exhibit marked X.
Yes.
My road, those two exhibits were forwarded to the relevant laboratory, which is the cybercrime unit, for specific examination.
Yes.
My road, the other exhibits which were not processed and are present with us here in court included X, which was a black Ideal back bag.
Ideal?
It has the word Ideal
Yes.
back bag, where exhibits X-1 to X-13 were found.
Yes.
My lord, this bag was found already recovered by the first responders at the scene.
Yes.
My lord, X-1, it is an intro prior. With red and black handle. Found in the first pocket of Exhibit X.
Yes.
My lord, the other exhibit which is present with us is X-2, which is a golden 263 padlock with 3 keys found in the first pocket of exhibit marked X.
Yes.
My lord, another exhibit was X-10,
Which is?
a pair of orange and cream hand socks found in the third pocket of exhibit marked X.
A pair of
Orange and cream hand socks found in the third pocket of exhibit marked X. My lord, the other exhibit was NP.
Just hold on a little.
it was what?
NP, my lord, which was the buccal sample, the buccal swab taken from Namutevi Fiob, a caretaker. Buccal swab taken from Namutevi Fiob, a caretaker.
Yes.
The other exhibit, my lord, is R-1,
Which is?
a white flowered apron with suspected blood stains recovered. A white flowered apron with suspected blood stains recovered from the victim, Namutevi.
Okay. Yes.
The other exhibit which was not processed was R-2,
Which is?
a long-sleeved yellow blouse with suspected blood stains recovered from the victim, Namutevi.
Yes. Next.
My lord, the other exhibit was R-3, which was a white skirt with the suspected blood stains recovered from Namutevi Fiob. The other exhibit, my lord, was 10-1.
What is 10-1?
It was a black kitchen knife with a black and silver handle. With a rebel pigeon.
Okay. Next.
Found already recovered by the first responder the first respondent at the scene. Found recovered, already recovered by the first respondent at the scene.
Yes.
My lord, the other exhibit is 10-2,
which
was a black and silver kitchen knife with a black handle and a label pigeon found already recovered by the first respondent at the scene. And lastly, my lord, OK-1, which was, yes, which is the blood sample in a purple top vagina, taken from Onyum Christopher Okello. My lord, those are the exhibits which were not processed.
My lord, we pray to tender the unprocessed exhibits also as prosecution exhibits collectively, my lord.
Yes, Ms. Awelo.
No objection.
How many are they after you removed the X1 and X2?
My lord, there are 11 exhibits.
Okay, the unprocessed exhibits, which are 11 in number, have been admitted and collectively marked as BX16B.
Most obliged. That is all, my lord, for this witness.
He's doing cross-examination, if any. Please, you, Ms. Awelo, please proceed.
In the DNA analysis report dated 13th April 2026, on page 12 of 28, the DNA analysis report dated 13th April 2026, page 12 of 28.
Could you please speak a little louder than that?
On the
Ms.
DNA analysis report dated 13th April 2026, on page 12 of 2028.
That is PEX 16.
Yes, what do you mean by
Page 8?
12?
Page 12.
What do you mean by that bioco sample?
I mean a sample obtained from the mouth of the suspect, of an individual.
Okay. Is there a difference as to why you decided to do bioco sample on the suspect and then blood swaps on the rest?
My Lord, the DNA from the buccal sample and the DNA from the blood sample is similar. That's why we had 2 exhibits and we opted to process 1.
And lastly, if there was any interaction of other people with the body labeled 3, 32, 37, and 39, and also with the suspect, if there was any interaction, would you have found the DNA of those other people on their clothes, on their bodies?
My Lord, if there was an interaction with any person whose sample has been submitted as a reference sample on any exhibit, I can easily know that that person donated his DNA on that specific exhibit.
Repeat that, please.
My Lord, if there was any interaction, or if there is any interaction between a reference sample which has been submitted and the exhibit, on analysis, I can easily know that. That's why we are able to get a mixed DNA profile on a specimen.
Okay, and if it was not donated? I don't know
If the specimen is not donated, still I can easily know that the specimen has a mixture, but on analysis, the person in the mixture is not among the people who has been donated.
That's on my mind.
Miss Anne, any reaction?
No reaction, my lord.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my
for
lord.
coming to testify, but most importantly, thank you so much for doing this work.
Thank you, my lord.
My Lord, we pray to call the next witness.
This will be W18.
Yes, my Lord. Lord, I will request court to be sorting out PID number the report tendered by PW8 for identification.
What is that? What is the report?
It was tendered as a PID3.
What is it?
My Lord, it's the cyber report that we tendered through PW8 for identification. It was tendered as PID3.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, my lord.
What's your name?
My lord, I am Kenneth Henry Angulu.
Kenneth?
Kenneth Henry Angulu.
How old are you, sir?
My lord, I'm 34 years old.
And what is your religion?
I'm a Christian.
You know the oath?
Yeah, I know.
Please go ahead and swear.
I, Kenneth Henry Angulu, do swear in the name of the Almighty that the evidence I shall give concerning the matter before this court is the truth, nothing but the truth.
You say you're Mr. Kenneth Henry Angulu,
Yes, my lord.
34 years. Mr. Angulu, what do you do for a living?
My lord, I'm a digital forensic analyst with Uganda Police Force. And I'm a police officer.
You're a police officer of what rank?
I'm a superintendent of police.
And what department of police do you serve with?
My lord, I work with the cybercrime department under the Directorate of Forensic Services.
Cyber?
Crime department.
Under which directorate?
Directorate of Forensic Services.
Mr. Angulu, for how long have you worked as such?
My lord, I have been working with the department for the last 9 years.
What are your qualifications?
My lord, I hold a Masters of Science in Digital Forensics and Information Security.
Which university?
From the National Forensic Science University in India,
Which year?
year 2021.
Okay. What other qualification do you have?
My lord, I have certifications, one in
Certifications. Can you just mention one or two that
Okay.
are relevant to the work you did?
My
for
lord,
today's case?
I am an access data certified investigator.
An access.
Data
Yes.
certified investigator.
Yes.
That is from the Extero Academy.
From the
Extero, Xexterro Academy.
X-E-X?
Terro Academy.
Of where?
That's based in the United States of America.
Which year was this?
Year 2020. My Lord, I am also an IBM certified cybersecurity analyst. That is from the IBM Academy, still the United States of America.
Which year did you get this certification?
Year 2021.
2021. Mr. Angulo, you could be having many other certifications. I just want you to tell court which bachelor's degree you hold.
My Lord, I hold a Bachelor's of Information Technology.
Which university?
Kampala International University.
Which year?
2014.
Okay. That is sufficient for now.
Much obliged, my Lord.
What are your duties?
My Lord, as a digital forensic analyst, my duties involves supporting investigation in the recovery of electronic evidences. That is anything that comes from my computer, mobile phones, drones, IT systems, among others.
Any other duty?
My Lord, in supporting investigation, I perform forensic examination of electronic exhibits, make reports to that effect.
Okay. How do you come to carry out these electronic forensic examinations?
My Lord, whenever there is an investigation that is going on, say by police, we receive requests.
In what form are the requests?
This has to be on a letterhead from either the OCCID or heads of investigations from where such requests are coming from.
Yes.
My Lord, we require that a police form 17A is also provided. We also require that in compliance with the requirements of the Computer Misuse Act and Electronic Transaction Act, a court order is also provided.
Other than a court order, do you require anything else?
Yes, we also require that a consent is also provided. That is in the absence of a court order.
Which consent?
What you call a consent letter from either the owners or persons in charge of the exhibit item that is supposed to be examined.
Great. Mr. Angulo, you say you author reports after your analysis.
Yes,
How
my Lord.
do you identify reports that you author?
My Lord, the reports that are authored, one has a forwarding letter They have a forwarding letter that contained the seal of the Directorate of Forensic Services and the signature of the acting AIGP Forensic Services, that is Mr. Andrew Chizimula Mubiru.
How else do you identify your reports?
My Lord, the reports contained my signatures and those of my co-examiners.
Yes.
On a headed paper of the Department of Cyber Crimes. And my signatures are on each and every pages of the report.
Other than the signature, how do you identify yourself in your reports?
We also have what we call identifiers within the laboratory.
Yes.
That in this case has my hash or identifier, which is 09.
Please repeat that.
My Lord, the report also have my identifiers, that is hash 09.
Mr. Angulo, I'm handing you two reports, one from me here and another from court. Beginning with the one from court, you tell court if you recognize the documents. Let's try to be faster.
My Lord, this is my report, digital forensic report.
Digital forensic
report. This is a forensic examination report.
Yes.
Via Ggaba CRB 026 of 2026.
When did you author it?
My Lord, this
sorry, did you sign it?
Yes, my Lord. On each pages of this report as my signature.
About what else does it contain apart from the results of your examination? Does it contain any other documents apart from the actual report?
Yes, my Lord. It also contained copies of the request letters.
The first letter is dated when?
My Lord, the first letter is dated 7th April 2026.
From who?
From the Divisional CID Officer, Kabalagala.
Next.
Another letter is dated 12 April. Also from the divisional CID officer, Kabalagala Police Division.
What else does it contain?
My lord, it also contained copies of court orders,
Let's deal with the court order. Is dated when?
dated 7th April 2026 from the Chief Magistrates Court of Machindye.
We will come to the order, but what next? What next?
We also have copies of the police form 17A.
So it has one court order?
Yes, my lord, one court order in respect of a number of items or exhibits.
Copies of 17A dated
Copies of 17A dated, one is dated 7th of April 2026.
and the other.
My lord, another is dated 12 April 2026.
Other than the 17As, anything else?
My lord, he also has a copy of a consent letter
Whose consent?
This is from Trip Car Rental, Kampala, Uganda. And it is signed by Ashim Juma.
Any other nexture?
My lord, it also contains copies of the chain of custody logs. For the submitted exhibits.
Let's first deal with the first. My Lord, we pray to tender that this report, which exists on record as PID 3, as an exhibit.
Yes, Ms. Sawelo?
No objection.
Okay, the digital forensic examination report, which is dated 13th April 2026, which had earlier been admitted for identification and marked PEID 3, is now admitted as a prosecution exhibit, and it is marked PEX 17 together with its attachments.
Most obliged, my lord. My lord, I pray for PX 17 to be returned to the witness. Mr. Angula will come to the second report later. Let's first.
Why do you want to take it? You think I don't need to be following what he's saying? You don't have a copy?
Not.
Okay, you can have it, and
No, my lord, the witness can follow through his soft copy to allow court to.
okay, you can now proceed, Mr. Mwaganye.
Okay, Mr. Angulo, you're ready?
My lord, we have an extra hard copy we can lend.
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go. You talked about an annexure to do with the court order.
Yes, my lord.
What did the court authorize you to do in this case?
My lord, the court order was in respect to a total of 9 items or exhibits.
What was the first?
The first being a Dell Latitude 3350 laptop.
Repeat that, please.
My lord, it is a Dell Latitude.
Maybe you can take me to your page of the page of your report.
My lord, that is the attachment on
Annexure, my
the
lord,
report, an
at the
annexure, a court order. It's towards the end of the report.
It is an annexure before Police Form 17A, I think. Proceed.
My lord, the first exhibit being a Dell Latitude 3350 laptop.
The second.
The second being a Dell Inspiron laptop. The third being a Moto 5G mobile phone. Another being a Samsung Galaxy A16 5G mobile phone. My lord, the fifth is a mobile phone with a brand name Vilaon. V651. My lord, the sixth item is a Simi mobile phone. And my lord, there are 3 flash disks. One being a SanDisk flash disk, and the details as observed here is automotive group.
Mr. Angula, I will request you to speak to court.
My lord,
in other words, raise your
the
volume a bit.
The last 2 other flash disks being automotive group. That is the label that were on those 2 flash disks.
And you said a court order was from Makindye. Is it dated?
Yes, my lord. The court order is dated 7th of April, 2026.
And what did the were these the exhibits submitted for examination?
Yes, my lord.
On police form 17A?
Yes, my lord. These were the exhibits that were submitted.
Where do you indicate that in your report?
My lord, this is indicated on page 2 of my report. Page 2 and 3.
So what did the requesting officer require you to do with those submitted exhibits? My lord, page 2 and 3 has submitted exhibits.
My lord, the request was for where to extract and analyze user activities in the recent days, to extract and analyze browsing activities to also analyze call logs in the exhibits.
Call logs.
Another request was to inspect mobile money transactions in the exhibits.
Yes.
Another request was to inspect car hire requests on the exhibits. To also extract and analyze information on exhibit that was marked AR.
Extract and analyze
information on the exhibit marked AR.
And what was that?
In regards to WhatsApp communication.
Now you will follow me. What was exhibit AR?
My lord, this exhibit AR was, A-R rather, was an iPhone 12 Pro Max.
Okay, you say you were required to extract and analyze information on that exhibit in regard to what?
Communication between the phone number, which is +157
Yes.
132
Yes.
824 09.
Okay.
And another phone number being +256
Yes.
769 58 26 20.
Yes.
And the honor or vis-a-vis the honor of the exhibit, that is the numbers that are being used on that exhibit between the dates of 12 March 2026 and 31st March 2026.
From which date?
Between 12 March 2026 and 31st March 2026.
Mr. Angulo, did you carry out the requested analysis in this case?
Yes, my lord.
I want you to go straight away and tell court, after your analysis of the listed exhibits, what did you find?
My lord, the findings of my examination are on page 15 of this report. And my findings are as follows.
Let's deal with the first. What did you analyze and make findings first?
My lord, that is being exhibit marked 1-4.
Which was?
My lord, this is a Samsung Galaxy A16 mobile phone. It was running an Android version 14.
Yes.
And it had a Google account. Identified as Christopher Onyom. Christopher Onyom 552 at gmail.com. My lord, in my examination, the last calls that were made through that exhibit was on the 30th of October 2025. And this call was
30th?
I see 30th, you're talking about 31st.
My lord, he said 30th.
30th.
30th, which month and which year?
30th October 2025.
Yes.
My lord, this was a call going to a contact number which is 571 326 5927.
Okay. Apart from that exhibit, what else did you analyze?
My lord, I also examined exhibit marked 1-5.
1-5.
Yes, my lord.
What was exhibit 1-5?
My lord, this is a Motorola Moto G 5G-2024. Motorola Moto G 5G-2024. And it was running on Android versions 15. My lord, this exhibit had a Google account configured to run it, and this Gmail account is christopheronyom@gmail.com. My lord,
Mr. Angulo, before you proceed, what, from your point of expertise, if you find a phone configured with a specific Google accounts, what does that speak to?
my lord, for Android-based phones, that is those that are configured to operating system which is Android, they require a Google account for it to be able to operate or function maximally. This is what helps you to install other applications from Google Play stores.
Yes, other than finding that particular Gmail account on exhibit 1-5, did you make any other finding?
Yes, my lord. This phone also had a WhatsApp application. And the WhatsApp application was registered to a subscriber number.
Which one?
The subscriber number was +157 132
Yes.
82 409. My lord, this WhatsApp was signed in on that exhibit on the 28th March 2026 at 4:59.
It was installed on 28th, is that what you're saying?
It is the number was registered on the on the WhatsApp number was configured and registered on the exhibit.
On when?
On 28th March 2026.
At what time?
At 59:01 p.m. That is 59 minutes past 4 p.m. UTC, that is the Ugandan time.
Okay. Any other observation?
My Lord,
Or finding?
that that WhatsApp account communicated to a WhatsApp business account that was identified as Trip.
So that WhatsApp account communicated to
Another WhatsApp business account named Trip Car Rental Uganda.
yes.
That WhatsApp business account was associated with subscriber number +256
Telephone +256
743
743
143
yes
706.
What else did you find?
My Lord, the whole extract of the communication recovered from that exhibit form part of this report from page 18 to page 29.
Page 18.
To page 29.
Okay. We are not going through this communication because PW8 already took court through the same. So we shall therefore move from page 18 to 29, and I will ask you to proceed from 29.
My Lord, specifically as part of the conversation between the WhatsApp account that was being used on Exhibit 1-5 was a sharing of a Google location coordinates.
Who shared the Google location?
My Lord, this was shared by the user of that exhibit, that is +15713 282409. In other words, it is from the exhibit and it was going to the WhatsApp business account of Trip Car Rental. The geolocation coordinates that was shared was 0-388.
The what?
The geolocation coordinate.
The geolocation coordinate that was shared was
0.388 350, 32.602 879.
And which place was this in physical terms?
My Lord, if you play that coordinates on Google Maps, it resolves or it points to a place that is approximately on Namogera Drive, which is just off Chanja Ring Road.
Namugera
Drive,
yes.
off Chanja Ring Road.
Okay. What else did you find on examination of that particular exhibit?
My Lord, that very exhibit also was used to search for many locations, but among them
Go slow, please.
was used to search for many locations.
For many locations, including which ones?
Among them was Church Close, Ggaba.
Okay.
My Lord, we also examined exhibit.
Before we leave the Google search, how did you arrive at this finding?
My Lord, this was based on the request.
Yes, based on the request. But how did you know that? How did you determine that that handset had been used to search for many locations, including Church Close, Ggaba?
My Lord, this was in regards to searches that were done on Google Maps, one of the application on the exhibit itself. In other words, the exhibit used Google Maps while on Google Maps and searched for, or the user of the exhibit used Google Maps to search for Church Close, Ggaba, using that very exhibit.
Mr. Angulo, are you in position to tell this court from a physical perspective where Church Close, Ggaba is?
My Lord, while coming for this court this morning, I identified that Church Close, Ggaba is the road that I followed before I branched off to come in here, which is slightly about 300 meters from where we are right now.
Approximately, sorry?
100 meters from where we are right now.
Approximately?
300 meters from where we are, from this very place.
So I want you to proceed other than the examination and findings on that particular exhibit. Did you look at any other exhibit? And which one?
Yes, my Lord. Exhibit 1-30.
What was this exhibit?
My Lord, this was a flash disk.
Yes.
And there were a number of documents that were on this exhibit, document files in PDF.
Yes.
Majorly, this identified. One was a book.
One was?
A PDF copy of a book. with the title Sun Tzu on the Heart of War.
It was.
Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon. This was.
Which page are you?
I beg your pardon. My Lord, I was on page 31, but specifically
No, we are on the first flash, I think,
You are on
which
page
should
30.
be page 30.
Yes, my Lord. Exhibit 1-30.
Yes, 1-30.
My Lord, this contained a PDF copy of a certificate of achievement
Certificate
of achievement from Serve Safe
from
Serve Safe. Serve is S-E-R-V. Safe is S-A-F. All written as one single word.
Okay.
And the certificate number was 7307273. This certificate was awarded to Christopher Onyom, having completed a course on Serve Safe Food Handler.
Yes. Did you indicate the extracts of the certificate?
Yes, my Lord. The preview of the certificate is on page 31.
Of
the report. Yes, my Lord.
From, I'm not sure if you have to use a computer or the original report, but were the dates of this award reflected on the certificate of achievement?
Yes, my Lord.
Tell court when the certificate was awarded.
My Lord, I request to preview this from the computer because it is tiny.
Yes, Ms. Angulo, let's proceed. Are you there? If it's delaying, I can retrieve the original copy.
My Lord, this certificate was valid 9th October 2024. To October 2027.
Okay. Go to the next exhibit that you examined.
My Lord, next exhibit that I examined was exhibit marked 1-31.
What was this exhibit?
My Lord, this was still a flash disk.
Did you make any finding from this second flash?
Yes, my Lord. My Lord, this particular flash disk contained document files, which among them was a textbook with the title Sun Tzu on the Heart of War. The oldest military treatise in the world.
Sorry?
The title of this book was Sun Tzu on the Heart of War, the oldest military treatise in the world.
Okay. Anything else?
They also contained other documents, but these were observed to be specifically a recommendation letter for certificate of residence,
Okay.
one particular one was from a person introducing themselves as being Olive Sevaiga Onyum, and this recommendation was addressed to Ministry of Internal Affairs.
Who was recommending?
Olive Sebaiga Onyum.
Olive?
Sebaiga Onyum.
Recommending who?
This was recommending Christopher Okello Onyum.
To which entity?
The Ministry of Internal Affairs, DCIC, IC,
on which date?
My Lord, I think this was in November 5th, 2025.
Okay. We shall go to your next exhibit that you examined.
My Lord, the next exhibit that I examined was marked X-8.
X-8. What was X-8?
My Lord, this was a mobile phone with a brand name Villaon, VILLAON. Model V40. And my Lord, this exhibit was configured to be running an Android 14 operating system.
It was configured. Please repeat.
It was configured to be running an Android 14 operating system. It had an MTN Uganda SIM card.
What was the SIM card?
The SIM card was for a phone number 256 769 582620.
Yes. Other than the handset having that particular SIM card?
My Lord, during my examination, we noted that the exhibit had made a call that lasted 38 seconds.
The exhibit? Lasting 38 seconds. On which day?
On the 2nd April, at 11.
Which year?
This year, 2026.
At what time?
At 11:25 a.m.
Yes.
This call was going to an emergency number, that is 999.
My Lord, we pray the accused person wants to speak to us.
Please. You have anything to communicate, Mr. Kumbuga? Anything to communicate from him? Okay. Let's proceed.
So you are saying that this particular exhibit 8-X-8 made a call on that emergency line. Whose emergency line is that? Just for the record. 999.
My Lord, the emergency line, emergency number 999 or 999 is the Uganda Police emergency number.
Mr. Angulo, how did you establish this?
My Lord, I am I'm a senior officer within Uganda Police Force.
No. How did you establish that the handset had made this emergency line?
My Lord, this was on the call logs that were registered on that very exhibit. And And this was the last call that was made using that very exhibit.
Are you familiar with the operations of police emergency lines?
Yes, my lord.
How many emergency lines does the police have?
My lord, the police runs two emergency call numbers, one being the 999, and national emergency call number, which is 112.
The other is the national
Emergency call number 112.
Okay. Who operates these emergency lines?
Mr. Morgan, I think that evidence came through yesterday.
Yes, my lord.
Is he bringing anything new?
My lord, I think it was clear yesterday. Yes. I'm most obliged. So you confirm that the handset made that emergency call. What else?
My lord, that exhibit also made some mobile money transactions. And specifically, there was a transaction of 388,000 Ugandan shillings.
$300. Sangulo, when I said that, I just wanted to repeat.
388,000 Ugandan shillings.
Yes.
This was money, or this was sent to subscriber number 256743.
Sent to
256743 143 706, with the subscriber name being Juma Ashim. And this transaction was made on Tuesday 30th.
On which date?
Tuesday 31st, March 2026 at 8:25 p.m.
Okay.
My lord, there was also another transaction of 195,000 Ugandan shillings.
195
Ugandan shillings.
Yes.
To Annette Odong Agoye. Telephone number 256 772 966 956, and this transaction was made on the 2nd April 2026 at 11:09:20 a.m. That is 9 minutes past 11 a.m. on the 2nd April 2026.
Yes. What else?
My Lord, further examination also recovered a web search history on the exhibit. This search history was made on the 1st April 2026. And that this very exhibit was used to search for a location or search for Ggaba, church close Ggaba.
Okay.
And this was
complete.
Shown to be a location for Ggaba Community Church.
Great. Now, before we go to the next exhibit, my Lord.
Yes, Mr. Morgan.
Mr. Angulo, you are the expert in this field. We had a witness yesterday who informed this court that the accused called an emergency line 112 and he was dealing with a CDR, call data record. When you examined the handset, you say you found emergency line 999. Do you have an explanation for that?
My Lord, my explanation is that the National Emergency Call Center operates a 24-hour emergency calls within the country, and whichever calls that are made either to 112 or 999 are aggregated and routed to the same emergency call center. However, the operations of telecalls captures this with one call number that is assigned to Uganda being 112. So whether you call 999 or you call 112.
Let's go through.
So the operations do what?
Capture this with one call number assigned to Uganda, begin from there.
That is 112.
No, I want him to begin from the operations.
The operations, yes, my Lord.
My Lord, from experience and knowledge, the operation captures
the operations.
These calls, whether you made 999 or 112, it captures as it is a call made to 112, because 112 is the global emergency call number that is assigned to Uganda as a country. So when you call 112 or 999, this call is aggregated and routed to the National Emergency Call Center that is operated by Uganda Police. And if telecalls are capturing your call data, they will capture as you have called the 112. That is the standard number that is assigned to Uganda as a country.
Okay. Let's move to the next exhibit. Did you examine another exhibit?
Yes, my lord.
What exhibit?
My lord, I examined another exhibit marked AR.
What was this?
My lord, this was an iPhone. $12 Pro Max.
iPhone?
12 Pro Max.
Yes.
And my lord, this particular mobile phone was having a WhatsApp business application. Registered to mobile number +256
Yes.
743 143 706, and the WhatsApp business account name was Trip Car Rental Uganda.
Trip Car
Rental Uganda.
Yes.
My lord, the exhibit communicated to a WhatsApp account
Yes.
communicated with a WhatsApp account +157 13 28 24 09. And the communication spanned between Thursday, March 12, 2026.
Between?
Thursday, March 12.
I can't get that.
Between
That
which?
is on page 37.
The communication is between what date? And
Between
which
the date of 12 March
Which year?
2026
To when?
to second April 2026 at
Yes.
at 2:55 a.m.
Again, Mr. Angulo, the owner of the phone was in this court, and he took court through that communication. Is there any other examination that you did as far as this first report is concerned?
Yes, my lord.
What else did you do?
My lord, while examining Exhibit 1-5,
Exhibit 1-5,
5,
which is, just to be sure.
which is the Motorola
Yes. Yes, please.
My Lord, we observe that this particular exhibit was over time used to search for a number of keywords. And these searches specifically rotated around or searched about kindergartens, preschools, play centers, and nursery schools. The details of those searches were extracted and attached on the report.
Which page?
My Lord, this is attached immediately after page 43.
Yes. Immediately after page 43.
The things that were searched about were these. The search about schools near me. These were searched on Google Maps.
Okay, let's repeat that, please.
Specifically, what was he searching about? The schools, the nursery, the play, etc.
My Lord, this exhibit was first used to search for schools near me. Those are the values.
Schools near me.
Also, these were searches using Google Maps anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. Then another search was about Chanja Junior School. Still on Google Maps. So searched about Matuga Preschool. Another search was about Lam Kindergarten and Daycare Center.
You're going to spell that?
Lam is Lam, Kindergarten and Daycare Center, Matuga. Another search was for Mom's Love Kindergarten, Semuto Road. Another was Edibet, ECD and Play Center, Chiti Road, Matuga.
Just spell it again.
Edibet is ED, IB, ET, ECD, and Play Center, Chiti Road, Matuga. The search was about Golden Infant Kindergarten, Matuga. Golden Infant Kindergarten, Matuga. Another search was...
Okay, there seem to be so many. Are we going to go through all of them, or you want to pick a few?
All of these searches indicated in the report?
Yes, my Lord.
Okay.
I think there is some that may be of interest to you.
Yes, my Lord.
Number 19.
Let's go to 19.